Oh, hello there. I'm sorry, you've interrupted my deep, smart person reading. Hello, and welcome back to another philosophy lesson. Today we are going to try and answer the question, what is swing? Swing is the elusive concept applied to jazz rhythms. Originally it described, actually, a style of jazz music, because it swung, as it were. Now, oftentimes, the way we perceive and talk about swing is being the first and third note of an eighth note triplet. However, that's not exactly correct, because if you listen especially to faster bebop, it still swings, but the solos are played in straight eighth notes, and yet we would still say, yeah, that guy, he plays with swing, and it doesn't fit it. Now, another thing that I have heard is that when you look at some of John Coltrane's music, the swing being played in the drums almost sounds like the first and fourth beat of an eighth note. Well, I suppose it would be a 16th note septuplet, but that doesn't match other things that have swung. After all, something can be done in straight eighth notes in swing. It can have this triplet feel in swing, and it can have that not quite as easy to mimic 1 and 4 out of 5 swing. So, what exactly is it? Well, really, I think what it comes down to is knowing how to play with the beat in a way that is still very, you can still feel the pulse, and it still comes down. These quarter notes are still where they're supposed to be, but the area around it gets shifted a little bit this way, a little bit that way, and it gives the music a drive and a movement. And so if you just play it like hoop-de 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 hoop-de, then you're not trying to mimic the sound of the Swedish chef playing a kazoo. That would be a huge, awesome thing to do, but it wouldn't be swing. That would be so. Jim Henson, take notes from heaven. Now, anyway, that's to me. That's really what it is when you're talking about swing. Is it's this ability to play with where the beat is supposed to be and move it this way and that way. And in rock music, it's often talked about as the pocket. You'll talk about the pocket, and it's not always exactly a really strict, straight, dry, militant thing. Um, but it's understanding, okay, how do I push and pull, but give a consistent pulse at the same time? And when you're able to do that, that's when something really starts to swing. Anyway, I hope this has been a useful lesson to you. I hope you play with a great deal of swing, as the Germans would say. And yes, have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.